In this video, you'll learn how to build a simple dashboard on a web server with ESP32 to monitor temperature and humidity value. So stay tuned until the end of this video to get all the steps right. Hello everyone, welcome to IoT Frontier. My name is Hariharnath. Let's get started with this tutorial. The first thing that you need is the hardware. For the hardware, ESP32 is the board that I'm using, and DHT11 module sensor and 3 jumper wires or 4 jumper wires depending on the DHT11 sensor. And then you need a computer with Arduino IDE installed. Now let's look into a board. So this is my board where I'm using ESP32. It is also known as Node MCU ESP32S. You might have different ESP32 and the pinouts might be different. So refer your pinout diagram of your board. And this is a generic diagram for schematic connectivity. So for example, this is a DHT sensor and you need to connect to GPIO of 4. Here the GPIO of 4 is here, but in my board it would be here. So based on that I'll connect, and also I will connect the 3 volts to the voltage pin and ground to the ground pin. If you don't use DHT11 module and you use simple sensor, then you also need to connect this resistor. So once the schematic is connected like this, you can go to the Arduino IDE. So in the Arduino IDE, I have created a program like this. So here I'm using Wi-Fi module and web server, WebSocket server and DHT library. So you need to download some libraries for this. So you can click on this library manager. First you need to search for WebSockets. So if you search for WebSockets by Marcus Sattler, you need to install that. I have already installed. And next DHT. So DHT sensor library by Adafruit. So that also I have installed. So once the libraries are installed, we can refer to this code. So here first we have defined all the libraries. Then we have defined the pin, that is GPIO 4 pin, and the type of DHT, that is DHT11, and the Wi-Fi username and password. We have initialized a web server with 80 port, WebSocket server with 81 port. We have used WebSocket here so that we don't have to refresh the page, and directly the temperature and humidity values are updated in real time. And you can also see the setup. Inside setup we have initialized everything like serial, Wi-Fi, and also the Wi-Fi connectivity. Once the Wi-Fi is connected, we can see the local IP from where we can see the dashboard, and we have initialized the DHT sensor as well as server as well as WebSocket. So in the loop we handle the server, WebSocket loop, as well as sending the sensor data along with a delay of 2 seconds. So if you see in the handle root, we have this HTML code, and inside that HTML code you can see the various body, that is DHT11 temperature and humidity as a header, and inside that we have a data. So first it will be shown as loading, and then we'll be sending the real-time data through WebSocket of temperature and humidity values. And send sensor data is the code where we read the humidity and temperature, and if it is not a number, then we'll say it is not connected or something has happened wrong, so we'll say fail to read from DHT sensor. And later on we use this code to send some icons of the temperature as well as humidity, and the data will be used here. For example, here we use some thermometer kind of thing as the icon and the temperature value with string of T. So T means the value that we have read from sensor, and then humidity is equal to string of H. Then we use WebSocket.broadcast, so that will try to send the data that we have here to the web page. Now what I can do is I have connected my ESP32 board to the laptop. Once you have done, you can select ESP32 dev module. For me, I have selected this. If you have different board, you can select that, and the port and click on OK. Now you can upload the code. So it will take 2 to 3 minutes to upload the code. So it has compiled the code. Now it is uploading the code after compilation. So once this is done, you can go to the serial monitor, and I'll try to click reset button. So it will say it is connecting to Wi-Fi, and it has connected, and I have got this IP address. So I'll copy this. So if I refresh this, first it will be showing as loading, and after few seconds I should see the real-time data. Now you can see the real-time data, and it keeps on updating based on the values. So right now the temperature is 28.8 degrees Celsius and humidity 35. Let me try to change the temperature and humidity. So when I blow my air onto this sensor, the humidity got increased, and immediately the values are reflecting here. If I stop blowing the air, now you can see the humidity has come down, and even temperature has increased. This is how you can use ESP32 with WebSockets and web server to show real-time humidity and temperature values. That's all for today's video. I hope this tutorial has helped you to build a simple web server dashboard with ESP32 to monitor temperature and humidity values. If yes, please type helpful in the comment section below. Your support means a lot to us and helps us keep creating more content like this. So please subscribe to the channel and like this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in another interesting video.